Yo, what's up guys, it's me Ollie here and today on the channel we're doing League 1 relegation battle predictions like we did with the Championship yesterday, but we're going to be doing it with League 1. And yeah, let's just get started really. Doncaster Rovers, I think they're going to survive pretty comfortably. They've got a good enough squad, they have some proper good performances there. And I think Blackpool's going to be another game they're going to win, probably, for Donny. 2026 they've been quite good, but 2025 they weren't. They were in a relegation zone, but they're way out now. They're like 4 or 5 points in front. I think it's something like that. But yeah, I do think Doncaster Rovers definitely survive relegation because they got players like Luke Molineux, Jordan Gibson. I think that's his name, and they got Zach Clark as their goalkeeper. I actually don't know who he came from, but I heard he's very good, and he has actually had some okay performances for Doncaster. And I do think they're going to survive, really. I do think Grant McCann's going to keep them up, to be fair. And yeah, Northampton, I think they go down. I think they replaced their manager. I don't know who they replaced them with, but if they did, they've been shocking. They've been shocking, Northampton. They've got nowhere near as good as a squad as they should have in League 1. Even a few teams in League 2 have better squads than Northampton, like MK Dons do. I think Walsall do as well, even though they're doing crap in League 2. Like 13th, I think, in League 2, but yeah, Northampton to go down. I think almost everyone's probably going to predict that, really. There's not really much chance, really. They're level with Rotherham United, really, in points. I don't know about goal difference. I think Northampton are just above with that, but they're going to go down, in my opinion. Burton Albion, I think they'll go above Doncaster Rovers and survive pretty comfortably. Burton, they could pull off some shocking wins. As we saw, they won against Huddersfield Town, 3-1. That has definitely kept them in this race, and I do think they're going to survive because they're in much better position than they were in 12 months ago. Because 12 months ago, I think they were in the bottom 4 of League 1. They were really struggling to get out, but it was a magical story how they got out. They just kept getting win after win, person. And it was Crawley Town that actually went down. Really, I really wanted Crawley to I actually really wanted Crawley Town to stay up. Because I really like Crawley. I think they're going to stay up in League 2, to be fair. Rotherham, I think they'll go above Northampton, but get relegated. Matt Hamshaw's not good enough for Rotherham. I don't know why they've actually kept them, really. Because they went on like a 10 or 11, I think it was something like that. 10 or 11 games without a win. I think it was something like that. They did win a week or two ago against Plymouth. Lost against Huddersfield. Well, that's a very hard game to actually win. But yeah, Rotherham to get relegated. They've got some good players like Sam Nomber, Marvin Caleta, Josh Benson. And they got a Barnsley. He been a solid signing for the Millers. But I don't think they're gonna keep Rotherham up this season, and I do think they're going to be playing League 2 football next season. A team that's obviously going to go down is Port Vale. They have got like 3 or 4 games in hand, so I don't really think that they really have a chance really on staying in this league. If I was being honest, I don't think they have a chance. But because of the points difference, I think there's like 8 points between Port Vale, Northampton and Rotherham. because Port Vale are on 27, Northampton and Rotherham are both on 35. Both of those three teams have been absolutely terrible, but Port Vale, they've been terrible. I don't think they've been as bad as Shrewsbury last season in League One, but yeah, still not great. Wigan, I think they're going to survive, but they're going to scrape it. The thing is, Wigan, since they've had the new manager, Gary Cadwell, they've had a bit of a revival. They're winning games now, Wigan. They've beaten Huddersfield, they beat Luton, and those games, I think, are going to keep Wigan in this league. But if they kept Ryan Lau, I probably would have put him in the bottom four. But for now, I think they're going to stay up, Wigan. But it will probably be 20th or something. So I don't see them surviving by a crazy margin. I see them surviving by like 2 or 3 points or something. But, you know, Blackpool relegated. I do actually think I think Blackpool be above them, but they go down. Blackpool, I don't know what's happened to them this season. Like, I really don't know what's happened to Blackpool this season. They were playoff contenders last season. Couldn't they do that in League 2 next season if they get relegated? Because, in my opinion, I think they get relegated down to League 2. I really do, in my opinion. I really think it. Nothing much else to say about that. Because I don't really know, really. It's just, I'm not sure. Wait, I might actually change Burton and Donny. Because I think Doncaster have some good fixtures and Burton have a little bit of harder ones. And I think Donny will win a few of their next fixtures. Yeah, so Donny above Burton, but yeah, anyways. That's the end of Blackpool and Burton and Donny. Eliminate Leyton Orient. As you could tell, I think they're going to survive. I think they will go above Wigan since they've gotten Don Ballard back. For some reason, I only rely on Dan Ballard for Leyton Orient because he's the only player that can actually help Leyton Orient win games. And I think he's going to score more goals come by the end of the season. And that will be enough to keep Leyton Orient up for this season. But it won't be too easy, but it won't be too difficult for him. Because Don Ballard scores, whenever he plays, he scores against almost everyone. He came back from injury, he won Leyton Orient a game, I forgot what one that was. But, yeah, really. So, Donny 17th, Burton 18th, Leyton Orient 19th, Wigan 20th, Blackpool 21st, Rotherham 22nd, Northampton 23rd, and Port Vale 24th. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in a bit.